finally, after buying a chair, I can get to sit back and relax making videos like these. We have news on last week's community series challenge, or community challenge rather, yes, the employee of the month. I have news on that I'll get into in this video, as well as, well, a new community challenge regarding the Doomsday stuff. So anything you guys may find interesting or informative, do stay tuned for this video, because this is my informative weekly update news and weekly update content for GTA Online. So for those who do find stuff like this informative, interesting, and wish to stay tuned for more, do leave a like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more like this every Thursday evening. And without further ado, let's go through the Rockstar or GTA news of the past week for the first part of this video, and then afterwards we will get into the weekly update content for GTA Online itself. So now let's get into it. So let's start off with the fact that I may have made a different introduction for videos like these. So this is a weekly update video for GTA and GTA Online, the news for GTA stuff and whatnot. So I hope you guys understand that by now. I've been doing this for like the past couple of years, and I enjoy doing these, and I hope you guys do enjoy videos like these. So let's get right into the bonuses for this week, where we have a continuing community challenge of having to drink 100 million cans of Sprunk and E-Cola before November 29th, which I have news on that as well, so stay tuned for that later on in this part of the video. And we also have a new Doomsday Scenario Community Challenge, where you have to collectively take over 100 billion dollars from Act 3, the Doomsday scenario of the Doomsday heist before November 22nd, which is only just this week, to unlock a new livery for the Pegasi Zentorno delivered later this year after the new DLC releases sometime around maybe December 12th or the 11th. We'll see. Besides that though, we also have triple rewards on new community series jobs and double rewards on all Doomsday related missions, such as Scenario Finale and the Heist Prep missions. So there's that. We also have some discounts for you guys who may be interested, including free setup costs for original heists, which includes the OG heists from back in 2013, you know, the ones for Lester, and you break into a bank, you get some guy out of the prison, etc, etc. Yep, have fun with those. And you also have free drinks at the casino. We also have apartments and property discounts, as well as a few vehicle discounts that I will get into later on in this video. We also have new showcased vehicles for the Diamond Casino Podium, the prize ride, which I feel like this car is commonly found like every so often, so it kind of got boring for me. But yeah, the 190Z, whatever. We also have some test rides, how Special Works test ride that unfortunately Rockstar hasn't given an image of, so excuse me for that. We also have new luxury autos and Simeon showroom vehicles, in which most of these, which I will tell you which ones are not available from in-game websites, are, well, not available from in-game websites. We also have new premieres and time trials, such as the How Special Works time trial at Pacific Bluffs, and the premieres taking off, and the time trial at Elysian Island 2. Now that's all the news that I found off a Discord server, so have fun reading that if you guys want to see what this says. Anyways, now let's go into Twitter news, where we have a very long text of the new server hub, which is the central location of all GTA series arcade experiences, where there is a very long list of some developers working on this. For those who wants to read all this text, who even wants to even see it on Twitter for yourself, you can go ahead, search on Google search Tez2 Twitter, and you will be able to find just this sometime earlier on in his homepage, for those who are interested to look into it. Now, going on, we have news on the Simeon's Employee of the Month Community Challenge, where on November 13th, Rockstar has announced to us that we had just scored over $10.5 billion, which was just about $4.5 billion under the mark. But don't worry, that was just on November 13th, which was on a Monday. Interesting. We've already went like halfway through the week, and it was already almost over, way over halfway the mark. So I'm pretty sure that we nailed it. But stay tuned, because I will tell you what happened. Now, there's been other news, especially on November 13th, where Tez has continued to mention on this community challenge where even if we assume all players sold the least profitable cars, or all players sold the least profitable cars, at the rate these cars are being sold at, we can still project the completion of the challenge by November 14th, as stated. Later on, as Tez has stated, if we assumed all players delivered 60k cars, 60k dollars worth of vehicles each day, then that's 175k Simeon cars sold over the past 4 days, and we also sell 43k cars per day. More likely, the actual numbers are a bit higher, where we likely sell about 200,000 Simeon vehicles total and about 50,000 per day. At this rate, the challenge may be completed by November 14th. Anyways, besides that though, let's take a break from that little news of information, because Rockstar has mentioned that you can check out the new Grand Theft Auto Radio, which is a new playlist curated just for you, revealing hidden gems and classics from your favorite songs and artists from across every station in the Grand Theft Auto series based on your Spotify listening preferences. There better be some KDST and Leonard Skinner playing there. I'm just saying that out of the blue, because I'm as free as a bird making videos like these, and this bird you cannot change. Anyways, a bit of not necessarily legitimate news. Let's just go outside the box for a moment. What happens if in Grand Theft Auto 6, whenever it releases, what happens if we enter a vehicle and we have a check engine light on? Meaning we have to either take this car to a mechanic upon stealing it, or we have to change vehicles, like, imminently. How would you like that experience in Grand Theft Auto 6? If that would ever happen. Anyways, moving on. The new community challenge is to collectively earn over $100 billion from Doomsday Heist Act 3 for a new Zentorno livery. I don't know why generally most people are reacting negatively about it. I mean, it's a Zentorno. It's not like we're getting a livery for the, I don't know, Patriot, or the Mule, or the freaking post-op van, the Boxville. That would be freaking sad. We're getting it for a Zentorno, which was, by the way, back then one of the fastest cars to drive in GTA Online before new DLCs released and we got new, faster, more reliable vehicles. So, what's so bad about having a new livery for Zentorno, honestly? Anyways, I am showing this image to remind you here are the discounts that we have for this week, including 50% off many vehicles, including just apartments, and facilities and upgrades and renovations for these facilities. So I just want to remind you of that. As well as this, we have free original heist setup costs and free drinks at the casino, as well as double rewards on Doomsday scenario heist setup stuff, you know, Doomsday stuff. We also have triple rewards in community series, and I would like to bring up to you that we still have community challenge for the Sprunk and Nicola, and we have a new community challenge for the Doomsday scenario, and peyote plants this week are back, excluding water and special, whatever those are. So let's have fun with that, and that's generally all the news that I have for you guys. But before I leave on this note, I would like to let you know that we have scored $19 billion on the Employee of the Month Community Challenge, which was over the 15 billion mark that was required of us for that entire week, which means later in an upcoming DLC we could see a new livery for a new vehicle called the Grotti Turismo Omaggio. Ho ho ho! I wonder how trash this car is gonna look at the front. We'll see. Anyways, moving on into the Rockstar Newswire, where Rockstar has first of all stated they have made a Grand Theft Auto radio where you can listen now on Spotify, which is pretty cool. I like that. Grand Theft Auto Radio on Spotify showcases everything from the new wave of Vice City's Flash FM to the hip-hop classics of GTA 4's The Beat 102.7. Ooh. I like that. I have been listening to music on Spotify for the past latest while, including KDST. For some reason, I've been listening to it, including Grand Theft Auto 3's beta stations that featured Linkin Park and whoever else was there. Alice in Chains, I think. Some Metallica. Some all the small things, whatever that is. Anyways, yeah, there's new that. So anyways, now let's get into the official serious new newswire. That was from Rockstar Games' Newswire, featuring a new community challenge where Rockstar says, long story short, very long story short, 3 things. We have a new Doomsday scenario where you have to take $100 billion in earnings before November 22nd for a new reward. So there's that. The Pegasus internal livery, there you go. And we also have new peyote plants that have returned to GTA Online. That's generally it, for those who want to know. Now, Sprunk and Ecola update, where Rockstar says, since last week, we have already made it nearly halfway to the goal of drinking 100 million cans before November 29th. And for those who are interested, if you do succeed, you can get a new livery coming up for the F-160 Raiju, which is 25% off this week, by the way, for an upcoming winter update, for those who are interested. Now, Siemens Employee of the Month, as I have said, mission has passed, where we were required to make $15 billion together as a community. We have made $19 billion, which is pretty interesting. I can honestly admit $120,000 worth of that is dedicated from me, especially that I only had 2 days worth of playing GTA Online because I was way too busy earlier this week. But we still made it, and I dedicated some cash, which I don't often do for community challenges like these. So, you're welcome. My $120,000 was definitely worth it. Anyways, we have new community series missions, which are on triple rewards for the next month plus, let's say, where we have these 3 community series jobs, as well as these other 4 community series jobs. I will tell you where you can find them later on in this video. And finally, last but not least, to end this newswire on a decent note, we have a new premium test ride for new gen players for the Maibatsu Monstro Saitai, and you can take a spin between Pacific Bluffs and Mount Gordo in this week's How Special Works time trial for you guys on the new gen console. And that is all that I have for the news of GTA. Now, without further ado, let's get into the official weekly update for GTA Online. For those who have so far found this highly informative and you find it interesting, you wish to stay tuned for more, again, do leave a like, subscribe, share with your friends. For those who also want to be interested to know what is new or what they may need or want to know for GTA or GTA Online. And now, let's get into the weekly update. Now, welcome to this portion of the video where I tell you the new weekly update stuff for GTA Online. Let's get through the fact that, first of all, we don't have a new vehicle in GTA Online anymore. Okay? This was the latest vehicle that released it back in October. Yeah, it's already been that long ago. Sheesh. Made me wonder. It felt like I just didn't even do videos like these for the past 2 weeks, and yet I have, because it just felt like yesterday. Like I don't know. Anyways, the podium vehicle for this week is the Dinka Konjo SJ, which I personally would only recommend getting if you are willing to make a form of a cosplay vehicle for any Fast and Furious, any Need for Speed vehicle. Let's say for Need for Speed Underground 1, for instance. If you guys are interested, do have fun. This is a front-wheel drive, as most Hondas are, generally. And if you're interested, go ahead. If not, well, you just have to pay $1 million for it. So, have fun. Anyways, the prize ride for this week is the Karen 190Z. I have a feeling I've seen this vehicle way too often, especially featured on GTA Plus rewards. Still, this vehicle is not available from in-game websites, and for those who are interested in winning it, you can only place top 5 in the LS Car Meet series for 2 days in a row, because that's how cheap and easy this car is worth getting. Simeon Vehicles includes 5 vehicles that are still available from in-game websites to this very day. That includes the Pegasus Tesseract, the Progen Emirates, the Grotti Furia, the Vapid Click Wagon, which is a 2-door vehicle that Rockstar considers a 4-door vehicle. I will show you my confusion, honestly. And we have such a cool looking vehicle. Holy crap. I actually would recommend buying this version model of the Vigoro ZX. It looks badass. Looks pretty sexy too. I admit, it's pretty. Whew, sheesh. Anyways, luxury autos, 2 vehicles that are not available from in-game website includes the Ubermod Revolter and the Emperor ETR1. For those who are interested, test track vehicles, 2 of these are not available from in-game websites. Those are the Albani Hermes and the Truffade Z-Type. The 3rd vehicle that is still available from in-game website is the Declasse Mamba. For those who are interested, go ahead, because apparently there's only 10 true models of this vehicle around the GTA fanbase and in the GTA world. That's not true. I'll tell you that right now. Anyways, rewards for this week. We have triple rewards on all new community series jobs that will probably last way longer than a month, so have fun with those. We also have double rewards on the Doomsday Scenario Finale and prep missions for those who are interested. We also have peyote plants that have been re-released in GTA for a limited time. And this livery, as I am showing you, is featured for the new vehicle coming out in this upcoming DLC for GTA Online, because this was given to us as a reward for accomplishing the Simeon's Employee of the Month Community Challenge that went on for just all of last week, where we were supposed to get $15 billion of export requests to be fulfilled, and we've made it to $19 billion instead, which was way more than anticipated, and success to everyone. This is your new livery for a new vehicle coming up in the upcoming DLC. I hope this vehicle looks good at the front, because so far the rear quarter, it's decent. I'll give that, that's for sure. It's nothing that strikes to me, but it's still, you know, respectable. That's all I'm gonna say. Anyways, we also have continuing GTA Plus rewards for new gen players. Now let's get into the actual jobs that are on triple rewards. We have these stunt races for the community series that's on triple rewards. That includes the outdoor go-karts and the St. Peak stunt races. We also have this one and only race in the community series tab called FU Los Angeles GP, or what the hell am I saying? Los Santos GP. Yeah, I guess Los Angeles, big whoop. We can edit that out. We also have these 3 death matches called Mystery Box Number 1, Olimpo, and Training Camp. These 3 death matches in the community series are on triple rewards. And finally, we have this one repeating, well, I wouldn't say it's actually repeating, there's something else, I think. So excuse me for the confusion. But we have triple rewards on the Sniper vs. Panto community series and the Last Team Standing. And here you go. That's what confused me. That we have another mystery box number 1. That's just a repeat of another tab that's on triple rewards that's featured somewhere else. There you go. There's my confusion, because I was expecting other rewards to be featured this week. Unfortunately, that's all we have. We just have triple rewards in community series jobs and double rewards on Doomsday Heist stuff, returning peyote plants and other whatnots. Anyways, discounts for this week. We have free drinks at the casino and waived setup costs for original heists, also known as all original heist setup costs are completely removed. Completely for this week. We also have property discounts that are 50% off, featuring the apartment properties and the facility, as well as upgrades and modifications. Select vehicles are 50% off, as well as other ones being 40% off or 25% off. I'll tell you the details in just a moment, but first let's go through the gun van inventory and discounts, featuring the Railgun, Unholy Hellbringer, Widowmaker, Up and Atomizer, Fireworks Launcher, Heavy Rifle, Minigun, Tear Gas, Proximity Mines, Sticky Bombs, and the most useless purchase in all of history of GTA Online, Armor. We also have a free baseball bat for all players, as well as 20% off the combat shotgun for all players. And for those who somehow decide to waste their money rather than donating to the poor, you guys can get 50% off GTA Plus members the Heavy Sniper. Yeah, 50% off the Heavy Sniper for GTA Plus members, that's what I want to say. Okay, now let's go through vehicles that are on discount that's not available from in-game website purchase. we start off with the Ubermacht Revolter. That's 50% off this week for $805,000. We also have 50% off the Emperor ETR1. That's worth just a little over $1 million. It's $1,043,100. We also have a discount 50% off the Albani Hermes for $267,500. These prices, by the way, are taken straight from the game. If you guys don't believe me, I'll even show it to you in the next video if you guys really don't think I'm just taking off the blue or something. And that's generally it. Now, property discounts. We have 50% off all facilities, where the most cheapest one is all the way up north the map, which is now worth $600,000, $650,000. And the most expensive one is located near the Land Act Dam, worth almost $1.5 million. All renovations as well for the facility are 50% off, so instead of spending near $6 million, you can spend nearly $3 million, since everything is 50% off. So divide by 2, there you go. Easy math. Now, property discounts. We have 50% off just apartments. All garages are not included with this. All apartments are 50% off this week. We also have a discount on the Progen Emirates worth $1.6 million. We also have the Pegasi Zentorno on 50% off for $362,500. We also have a discount once again on the F-160 Raiju, where it can go F itself, honestly, for having the Hydra and the 996 laser get nerfed because Rockstar felt like it. Absolute nitwits. For those who are interested, have fun. And finally, last but not least, the Vapid Click Wagon, being a 2-seater in a 4-door tab, is worth $723,000. Because the extra 50% has to be saved, or whatever, 30-40%, whatever this discount is on, has to be saved for me getting brain surgery. Because where is the 4-door in a 2-door vehicle? This reminded me of the last time when I looked at the Rune Zaba when it first released, and it was called a 1-seater vehicle. WTF moment right there. Anyways, last but not least, time trials. The time trial for everyone is at Elysian Island 2, and the House Pressure Works time trial for new gen players is at Pacific Bluffs. And that's all the information that I have for you guys in this video.